Good morning, my friends. How are you? So it is Monday. I am at the office and I still don't really feel amazing. So I think I'm going to keep my quarantine going a little bit, but I figured I could get out of the house anyways. How are you? I wanted to um, share an important message that I have been thinking about since last week. And last week I was on Broker Talk with Larry Lawfer, and it was kind of a like a last minute thing or whatever. But I didn't have a lot of prep for it. It was on a subject that I have been talking about for a couple of years because last year I was the chairperson of the RPAC um, the RPAC trustees committee for the state. And I've been involved in it for a while as far as trying to just spread the word about all of the great things that RPAC does. Anyway, uh, so I was kind of a little bit wound up and kind of a little like, and I was doing it from home and I was trying to get it so that like my background was okay. But anyways, it was like a little bit of a mess. And so we did it, and I think I interrupted him a few times, and I didn't get into the groove very well. Uh, so it was a little it was like not my best performance or my best show, I guess, right? But after Larry was kind enough to walk me through some of the things that I did not know, right? So the timing of podcasting and how there's like an intro, and I interrupted the intro, and just like how you don't do that, you know. And then he was kind enough to just explain a little bit about how it's like couple sentences back and forth, more conversational and less lecture type thing. And I was so happy that Larry did that because we're self-taught a lot in this business, especially now where we're going hybrid and we're going online and we're jumping on a podcast if someone asks us or something. But there's no like, to me, I have not found a path or a game plan where someone tells you how to do it. And so I am so grateful that he was able to give me feedback and straight talk, right? So straight talk is that I'm leveling with you. This is how it goes. And this is one of the things that has been a shortcoming of mine is I have difficulty giving feedback and having straight talk. I'm afraid I'm going to hurt someone's feelings. I'm not confident enough in what I'm talking about. So I feel like I don't want to say it because I might be wrong, right? So I get stuck in this little circle of I don't want to give you feedback because I don't want to hurt your feelings. I might be wrong. You might be calling me on my being wrong. You may be defensive, and I don't want to have a fight. I'm like about confrontation. But I want to say, like being on the receiving end of feedback felt so good because I now have like 3 or 4 improvable skills that I need to work on. And so now I can get better, and now I can do things in a better way. And that just feels to me to be like so valuable. So it makes me want to do a little bit more of it, like to put on my big girl pants and just do it. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Now I'm going to put the link in the comments after as to where to, actually, I'll try it right now so I don't know who's going to get this, but this is the link to the YouTube, our YouTube show, which is for the podcast Broker Talk. And you have to subscribe to Broker Talk. There is so much good information out there. Larry researches everything like to the nth degree before he talks about it. And you'll be amazed at the man's knowledge. I always am. So it's something that I think that you would, enjoy in your podcasting, listening. And if you like YouTube, he's also putting them on YouTube now as well. So it gives you a great opportunity to learn. And as I say, it was just such a delightful experience. But let's talk about this doing it at home. All right. So even now, like you get stuck when, for me, like this whole COVID thing has been isolating at home. I think I talked about that calming kind of cadence that you get into where you don't have the spikes in adrenaline, you don't have the spikes of cortisol, and it's kind of calming, right? And so although when it comes time to try to rig up a podcast or a video with you, it's like such a mess, right? Because I didn't bring all my stuff home, and there's just not enough room in the house. And so I was grabbing lighting and just from whatever. It was a total Band-Aid deal, right? And we also are getting ready to submit for the National Association of Realtors and some other conferences some information. And the same thing is like it's just trying to piece it together. And I don't feel awesome. I don't look awesome. I don't, I just, but just trying to do the best we can do, right? So it's a journey. Now I'm back in the office, and yesterday we had done some videos for the videos for the call for what do you call it? Proposals, right? So we were in here and we were, trying to rig it together, and everything's a mess in here. At one point she said to me, "Oh my God, do you have is that your laundry? Do you do you have a washer and dryer here?" I'm like, "No, that's not my laundry. That's me looking for something and tearing everything apart." So, oh my gosh, we had a laugh about that. Moving forward, plugging along, one foot in front of the other, trying to be mindful of the lessons learned, trying to be able to learn how to give feedback and straight talk. Those are where my mind is swirling today. How about you? How are you doing? And how has your January been? I would love to hear, because I think that it's really important for us to share together and get through this all together. And you know what? Like Larry taught me such an important message, which was I appreciated that feedback so much, because I strive to be the best I can for you and for me and for every old person who's taking our class and our programs at Agent Rising, and my clients I use at both real estate. I want to be my best. Um, and and I know that you probably do too. So let's talk about this a little bit more. All right, my friends, I'll see you tomorrow.